Hi, I'm Matilda and I am a certified clinical aromatherapist. I'm also a trainer of internationally accredited aromatherapy courses. So if you would like to pursue aromatherapy professionally or would like to deepen your knowledge in this area, do refer to my link in the description down below for more information on the courses. This channel is set up to empower women in health and wealth. So if you like the topics that I'm sharing in this channel, do subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so that you will be the first to be notified of all future videos. Today, I'm going to share with you what are some of the uses and benefits of tea tree essential oil. If you like this video that you're watching, do smash the like button and share it with your friends. Now, tea tree oil is one of the first essential oil that I ever used in my life. And the first tea tree oil that I used was when I was traveling as a teenager in Australia on a holiday, and I had acne breakout. So I actually went to the pharmacy wanting to buy pimple cream, and the pharmacist there actually recommended me tea tree oil. I applied it on my pimple, and in 1-2 days, it's just dried out. And from then on, I started to fall in love with the powers of essential oils. Now, tea tree oil comes from the leaves of Melaleuca alternifolia, a plant native to Australia. The leaves have been used for centuries by the Aborigines to heal cuts, wounds, and skin infections, as well as crushed and inhaled to treat coughs and colds. It is highly regarded as an antiseptic and antimicrobial essential oil because of its high content of terpinane 4-ol. So what does terpinane 4-ol do? Now, terpinane 4-ol appears to increase the activity of your white blood cells, which helps fight germs and foreign invaders. These germ-fighting properties make tea tree oil a valued natural remedy for treating bacteria and fungal skin conditions, preventing infection, and promoting healing. Over here, we have a study done on Melaleuca alternifolia. See, over here it says clinical observations reported antibacterial, antifungal, and antiviral activities. Whereas in vitro experiments ascribe most of biological properties to terpinane 4-ol. So over here, there's a research done on tea tree oil. Its main component, terpinane 4-ol, against candida. So this in vitro study revealed that natural substances such as TTO and terpinane 4-ol present promising results for the treatment of oral candidiasis. So you can do more of your own independent research if you're interested in this topic. So besides being high in terpinane 4-ol, Melaleuca alternifolia also has powerful antibacterial, antifungal, antiviral, antiparasitic, and anti-inflammatory action. And here are some of its uses. So first on the list, of course, tea tree can be used for fungal infections. Now, what kind of fungal infections? It could be candida, as I mentioned earlier, ringworm, or maybe fungus on your nails as well. So you can just apply it topically. However, for it to be effective, you do need to apply it for a period of time frequently, every day. Now, because of its antibacterial, antiviral, anti-inflammatory properties, tea tree can also be used for supporting the respiratory system, and it is effective for respiratory infections. So if it's got to do with the respiratory system, you can diffuse tea tree, you can apply it on your chest, you can also apply it on your upper back. You can also make your own natural chemical-free mouthwash with tea tree essential oil. Now, research suggests that tea tree oil may fight germs that cause tooth decay and bad breath. All you have to do is add a drop of tea tree oil to a cup of water and swish it in your mouth for 30 seconds. Eucalyptus essential oil is also another candidate for adding to your mouthwash. So if you would like to make an even more potent mouthwash besides tea tree essential oil, you can also add eucalyptus essential oil. Peppermint is another one, as well as clove or myrrh and copaiba. And if you or a family member suffer from smelly feet or athlete's feet, you may want to take a tub of hot water and add a few drops of tea tree essential oil into the water bath and soak your feet inside. So because tea tree has very powerful antimicrobial properties, it also is anti-infectious. Soaking your feet in a tea tree oil bath will actually help with getting rid of the smell. And of course, we can use tea tree essential oil for our skin especially for pimples, acne, oily skin. But because tea tree oil is a very drying oil, I would suggest that you just take a little bit of tea tree oil, or you could use a cotton bud to just swipe some tea tree oil and dab it onto your acne area. But do not apply it to the entire face because it's going to be very drying. Now, but if you just dot some tea tree oil onto your pimples, your acne, it should dry it out very fast, like in a matter of 1 or 2 days. As I have shared my story when I was a teenager and I suffered from acne, and that was how I first got to use tea tree essential oil. The other way of using tea tree oil would be to add it to your bottle of chemical-free toner. Just add a few drops of tea tree oil into your entire bottle of chemical-free toner. Or you could also get a bottle of witch hazel that also works as a natural toner without chemicals. That will be another way to clean your face with tea tree oil without having it dry out your skin. Now, another one of my favorite ways of using tea tree oil will be to add it to my shampoo. So remember, if you're going to add essential oils to your bottle of shampoo, you have to make sure that your shampoo is chemical free. I do not recommend that you add too much tea tree oil to your shampoo because tea tree oil can be drying. So if I add tea tree oil, I would also complement it with copaiba because copaiba will actually help to soften the hair, whereas tea tree oil helps to absorb oil for those of you who have oily scalp or who suffer from dandruff or itchy scalp or some kind of scalp infection or inflammation. So if you haven't watched my other video on copaiba, do check out my copaiba video after you have finished this video, because copaiba has anti-inflammatory properties, whereas tea tree is very powerful in terms of its antimicrobial properties. So they too actually work very well together when used for scalp treatment. So the most convenient way is to actually add it to your shampoo, because when you shower, your pores open up and that makes it easier to absorb these essential oils into your scalp. Another usage of tea tree will be for coughs, like very irritating throat. Inhale tea tree oil, diffuse it, apply it on your chest, on your upper back. Another great way of using tea tree oil will be to use it as a natural deodorant. Now, tea tree oil's antibacterial effects may help to control underarm odor related to perspiration. Sweat itself does not actually smell, but when it is combined with bacteria on your skin, a moderate to strong odor is produced. And we definitely do not want people saying that we have body odor, so we should always use a deodorant. However, a lot of deodorants that's sold commercially contains a lot of chemicals and toxins. So what better way than to use an essential oil that is natural and free of chemicals? And if you do not like the smell of tea tree on your armpit, there are a few other oils that you can also use. So you can use lime, bergamot, geranium. I find all these oils very effective as a deodorant. Another way of using tea tree will be as a natural hand sanitizer. Studies have shown that tea tree oil kills several common bacteria and viruses responsible for causing illnesses, including E. coli, S. pneumoniae, and H. influenzae. A study testing several types of hand wash with tea tree oil added has shown that it boosts their effectiveness against E. coli. So you can actually make your own natural hand sanitizer with tea tree essential oil. Another great usage of tea tree oil will be to use it as an insect repellent. Now, there was one study that shows that 24 hours after being treated with tea tree oil, cows had 61% lesser flies than cows that have not been treated with tea tree oil. Another test tube study also shows that tea tree oil had a greater ability to repel mosquitoes as compared to DEET. And we all know that DEET is a common chemical that's added to most commercially available insect repellents. So what would you choose? Something that is natural, more effective, or something that is filled with chemicals? Now that you know all the benefits of tea tree essential oil, it is also time for us to learn what are some of the precautions to take when using tea tree oil, especially if we're introducing it to our friends and our family. So for some people with repeated use, tea tree oil may cause contact sensitization. So when that happens, apply some carrier oil or vegetable oil on the affected area. Stop using tea tree oil for at least a week. So if you like this video, do smash the like button and share this video with your friends. That's all I have to share about tea tree oil today. So if you have any questions on tea tree oil, or would like to share experience on tea tree, or would just like to give a shout out to say you love this video, do comment below. I really appreciate you being here. Have a great week ahead and do check out my other videos.